ที่วาง Surah al-Tawbah 10 juz. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. فرح المخلفون بمقعدهم خلاف رسول الله وكرهوا أن يجاهدوا بأموالهم وأنفسهم في سبيل الله وقالوا لا تنفروا في الحر قل نار جهنم أشد حرا لو كانوا يفقهون. فليضحكوا قليلا وليبكوا كثيرا جزاء بما كانوا يكسبون. فإن رجعك الله إلى طائفة منهم فاستأذنوك للخروج فقل لن تخرجوا معي أبدا ولن تقاتلوا معي عدوا إنكم رضيتم بالقعود أول مرة فاقعدوا مع الخالفين. ولا تصل على أحد منهم مات أبدا ولا تقم على قبره إنهم كفروا بالله ورسوله وماتوا وهم فاسقون. ولا تعجبك أموالهم وأولادهم إنما يريد الله أن يعذبهم بها في الحياة الدنيا إنما يريد الله أن يعذبهم بها في الدنيا وتزهق أنفسهم وهم كافرون. وإذا أنزلت سورة أن آمنوا بالله وجاهدوا مع رسوله استأذنك أولو الطول منهم الطول منهم وقالوا ذرنا نكن مع القاعدين رضوا بأن يكونوا مع الخوالف وطبع على قلوبهم فهم لا يفقهون لكن الرسول والذين آمنوا معه جاهدوا بأموالهم وأنفسهم وأولئك لهم الخيرات وأولئك هم المفلحون أعد الله لهم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها ذلك الفوز العظيم صدق الله العظيم. Back to 81. فرح فرح to feel joy, to rejoice, to feel happiness. فرح فرحان فرح 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 يفرح. This is from fourth bab, Arabic grammar people. فرح فرح يفرح like علم يعلم علم علم يعلم. فرح rejoiced. Who? المخلفون. مخلف مخلف خلف back of a person. خلف like Khalifa is someone who follows another person. Died, became Khalifa. Caliph in English. So Khalaf, Khalaf, Khalf, back. Khalaf, like follower. So Khalf, back. Khallafa, made someone behind. خلف خلف تخليف. You know تخليف. خلف خلف يخلف يخلف. خلف مخلف مخلف. تخليف to make someone. مخلف اسم مفعول from باب تفعيل. مخلف the ones who مخلفون the ones who were left behind. The ones who lagged, did not join to group, to go to war, did not join. Fariha. They rejoiced, they felt happiness in their hearts. Mukhallafuna, al-mukhallafuna, the people who lagging behind, bimaq'adihim, with their sitting. Maq'ad, qa'ada. قاعدة to sit. Arabic grammar. عقد قاعدة قعدة يقعد مقعد مقاعد. The people who did not join the team, the Prophet's team who went to war in Tabuk, and they lagged behind like hypocrites. They said, we are coming, you go, and they did not join. They did not join. Okay? They were very happy. Let them fight. Let us enjoy here. Back, behind, safe. خلاف رسول الله. This was against the messenger of Allah, or at the back of the messenger of Allah, behind the messenger of Allah. So there were people in front, well, but some people run away as it happens, always happens. People run away. You go, we are coming, we are busy, something, hundreds of excuses. These people who lagged behind, they were very happy, enjoying. وَقَالُوا, they said, no, excuse me. وَكَرِهُ, they disliked kariha. Kariha, makruh, karahat. Hey, Urdu speaking people, come on. Remember something, a few things. You don't know Arabic, you don't know Urdu, why are you living in this world? Don't tell me, we don't know. You know everything, but you are like clever and smart enough, you show yourself, pretend yourself, you don't know. Yeah. وَكَرِهُ, كَرِهَ كُرِهَ يَكْرَهُ, like alima, ya'lamu. Fourth bab, Tabish is not interested in these babs because in Bright Horizon they don't teach bab. They teach other things, sentences, but no bab. First bab, second bab, third bab. Yusuf Effendi cares himself, nobody listens to him. Because this Ottoman system, our system is Khalifa system. It is not a joke. So Vakarihu, they disliked what? And that Yujahidu, do jihad. They did not like doing jihad, like going to fight. بِأَمْوَالِهِمْ, with their mals, amwal, wealth. وَأَنفُسِهِمْ, with their nafs, themselves, John, souls. فِي سَبِيلِ, in the way of Allah. They did not like really to fight with their wealth, to put their life into risk. They didn't want, they disliked. وَقَالُوا, they said to each other, La tanfiru, don't share the campaign, don't rush against the enemy, fil harri, in hot heat. It's hot days, heat, what are you going, sit down? They said to each other. All, tell them, say, Naru Jahannama, fire of Jahannam, Nar, fire. Jahannam, fire of Jahannam, Ashaddu, most severe, more severe. Harran, from the point of heat. When it comes to heat, you will never find anything hotter than fire of Jahannam. It is waiting you. You will be cast and thrown there. You will see what kind of heat is there. You did not go to heat to war, to join to army because of heat. You will see what kind of heat is there, waiting you there in the hereafter. Now, if I wish, Law means if, or I wish, we wish, Kanu, they were, had they been, I wish they were, Yafqahun, understanding, Faqah, Faqaha, Faqh. Faqh means understanding, Fiqh means Islamic law, because Islamic law is understanding of religion, of Kitab and Sunnah. No fiqh, no Islamic law, no Islam. Believe me. فَلْيَضْحَكُوا فَلْيَضْحَكُوا comes from ضحك. ضاد. حَكَى means to laugh. ضحك يضحك علم. Fourth bar. فَلْيَضْحَكُوا let them laugh. This is أمر الغايب. فَلْيَضْحَكُوا قليلا. قليلا little. Really not little. Zero. That means zero. Because littles, most little one is zero. Zero, go, what, where to go? Zero. There is nothing down the zero. Okay? When you compare anything with each other, go down, 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 zero, 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 zero. Zero is, smallest thing in number. فَلْيَضْحَكُوا let them laugh. قَلِيلًا little. What little? Little of little, of little, of little, of little is zero. That means let them not laugh. Because zero laughing means no laughing. قليلا وليبكوا بكي بكاء to cry, weep, tears coming down from the cheek. وليبكوا let them بكاء let them cry, weep كثيرا a lot. جزاء 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 penalty or reimbursement or compensation بما for that كانوا they were يكسبون acquiring. This is for what they earned in the world. They were earning, acquiring, getting money, wealth. For that, فَإِنْ if, in means if, رَجَعَكَ, رَجَعَ, return, okay, to you, Allahu Allah. If Allah returned you إِلَى to طَائِفَةٍ group, minhum from them. If Allah returned you to a group from them, you meet once more with them if فَاسْتَأْذَنُوا and they ask إذن. إذن permission. استأذن باب استفعال. استفعل استفعل يستفعل يستفعل استفعال استأذن استأذن يستأذن يستأذن استئذان. استئذان طلب الإذن asking إذن, asking permission. فاستأذنوك if they meet you and they ask you للخروج permission, they ask your permission للخروج for going out. If they come, can we come with you together something? Because they do like that. They meet and then, oh, we were just coming and can we come with you? Because perhaps there is booties, spoils of war, things they got to be distributed. War finished. فقول, tell them, لن تخرجوا, never ever you come out. Abadan, forever. You never come out. You are not going to come out with us or go with us. معي, with me, abadan, forever. معي, مع, together. معي, me, together with me. ولن, never ever تقاتلوا, you are going to fight. You are not going to fight. معي, with me, عدوا, enemy. You are not going to fight with enemy. You are not going to come out from the city with us to the campaign to fight enemy. إنكم definitely you, raditum, were content and pleased. Rada, radiya. You are pleased, you were pleased with what? Bil-qu'udi, with sitting. You sat back, did not join, lag behind, and you were very happy. Awwala marratin, first time. I mean, you did like that before, one time, earlier. Awwala, early. First, marratin, times. First time, faq'udu, you sit. Qa'ada, qu'ida, uq'ud, amr. Ma'a, together with khalifin, backers. People who are at the back, lagging behind. Sit with them. Don't come anymore. Don't join us. We don't need you. Yeah. Imam wanted to go to fight. Whole people were. Imam was running. Sometimes later Imam looked around. There is nobody. He is still running. Oh, yeah, this is fact of life. You know fact of life? You can preach, you can teach, as I am doing, but there is a life. You know somebody wrote a book, big alim from Syria. What is the name of that book? Nasri, Sibai, Hafiz. You are not in that world. Shabana, you don't remember? A book written by a big scholar from Syria, who was one of the leaders of Muslim Brotherhood in Syria. What is Arabic form of Muslim Brotherhood? Al-Ikhwanu al-Muslimun. Al-Ikhwanu al-Muslimun. Big organization established like 1920s, maybe earlier than that. I may be mistaken, but that time. Because you must study that, who these people are. The person who formed that organization in Egypt, in Cairo, his name is Hassanul Banna, a teacher, but very influential. So first time, like there were many movements in the world, in India, in Pakistan, in everywhere, I mean in Turkey, everywhere. I'm speaking about this one. He established that organization, Al-Ikhwan al-Muslimin, educational, youth, directed to youth, and with exercising everything, camps and everything, I mean, active, not like sitting or things like that. So, this organization spread in. They are there in Jordan, in Syria, in different parts of the world, in Europe. They are the ones who spread Islam in West, early days, good ones. So then later on, Nasser kicked them out, and the Sayyid Qutb, what is the book of Sayyid Qutb's Tafsir? Huh? Yes, what is Arabic? في ظلال, good, Al-Quran, very good. في ظلال Al-Quran, yes. في ظلال Al-Quran, Sayyid Qutb was one of them. Later on, of course, 50s. Sayyid Qutb was educated in this country. He had nothing to do with Islam that much. He was Muslim just as we are. He turned to Islamic activists later. So Abdul Qadir Uda, another one, all executed, 6 of them, 6 big scholars. They were all in that group. And in Syria, there was other groups, Syria, good ones. One of them is Mustafa Sibai. He has written a book. The name of the book, small. We bought in our library. I hope it did not fly away. It did not fly away. They have wings, they fly away. Yeah, yeah. Muslims. I know Muslims. Muslims are so, they read everything from beginning to the end. They cannot resist. Leaving book here, they take home and they read day and night. Yeah, yeah. So this book is هكذا علمتني الحياة. هكذا, like this. علمت, taught me الحياة, life. The name of the book. This is what life taught me. Did you see any book like any name of like it? Never. I didn't see. I didn't hear. He says in this book, yeah, people do like that, books write like that, but life is different. They act different. Haji says this way, but when it comes to business, no Hajj, no Salah, no Namaz. Yeah, he says that. I know, he said, I'm 60 years old, he said, 70 years old, enough. I lost all the hair. No longer I am going to beg. This is the truth. You want to correct yourself, correct this one. You cannot correct, why are you chanting? Why are you chanting? He was like fed up. Too much. So there is fact of life. Hear from me a little bit. A little bit. وَلَا تُصَلِّ. Don't do salah. O Prophet, don't do salah ala upon ahadin, one minhum, from them. Don't do salah upon one of them. What kind of salah is that, Riyaz? Janazah, very good. Don't pray their janazahs. Everybody is bringing janazah here. We are asking who this guy is. He was living here. How many years? 20 years. How far? Just one block away from masjid. We never saw him. We never saw his relative or their relative. And we are doing, because they may beat us if we don't pray. But the Prophet was told, don't pray on some of them. Yeah? Just sit, Hafiz, what are you going to do in future? Let Allah clean. I will pray for everybody. Let him clean in the hereafter. Or I am going to clean. Come on here. Did this guy say Shahada? No. Did he do namaz? I don't remember. Come here. Who are his children? This way. Are you Muslim? No, I am born Muslim, but I was raised as Catholic. Hell to you. Are you his son? Yes. Hell to you. Hey, you come here. Or women. Are you his wife? Yes. What is your religion? I am in between. I do not accept Islam, but I am not that much Jawr Kafir. You too, to help. I'm not going to pray any namaz, anything. I'm going home. Can you do it? You can do it if you have bodyguards, ready like that, showing the handle of asa, staff, done something like that. Here. Otherwise, these guys are looking terrible. Let us keep quiet, otherwise we can't do anything. We may be beaten, then you can do. Since we don't have no bodyguard walking in the street alone, then Yusuf Effendi has a problem. وَلَا تُصَلِّ, don't do salah ala upon ahadim, one minhum, from them. Anyone from them, don't pray their namaz, their salah. They are murdered, died. I mean, wasted death, no value. Murd, we say like that. Murd Mortician, the word mortician comes from murd, mim, ra, dal. It is Persian. Death, destruct, murd, finish. Mata abadan. Anybody who died forever, don't do namaz. Wala taqum, don't standing up. Tall. Allah upon qabrihi, on their graves or near their graves. Don't go to their cemeteries. Don't take their body and bury and then let them throw it into a ditch. Qanuni Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent, wrote a letter to the ruler of King of France, I think. Kufar Hakisar, you destroyed Kafirun. You go to hell. I am coming, I will beat you up. He did not say, hello, how are you? We have meeting. What meeting? President for Muslim, Christian. Oh, Christian, no Muslim. Okay. You are running on time, yeah. Yusuf Effendi is calling you. You are not coming on time to masjid. Why are you going on time to a meeting? Sitting with ladies and and this is third century. Islam, flexible. I know everything. I know something you don't know. I know something you may know. Very little. Innahum, definitely they are kafaru, disbelieved. They disbelieve. Billahi, Allah. They disbelieve Allah wa bi rasulihi and his prophet. Wa ma'tu, and they died. Wahum, whereas they are fasiqun, fasiq. Wa la tu'jibka. Let not bring ujb, ajab to you. What is ajab, tabish? What is ajab? Hafiz. What is ajab? Huh? Say it. Not arrogant, no. Ajab is like admiration, like surprise, what? Surprise, like admire, you get admired. You feel beauty, something coming to you. That is ajab really. There is another ajab to feel arrogance, that is ujub. But this is ajab. وَلَا تُعْجِبْكَ, let not make you admiring. What is it? Nazri?
Amazed.
Huh?
Amazed.
Amazed. Okay, good. Amazed. Don't be having ajab, amwaluhum, their mals, their wealth must not attract you, must not make you feeling happy. وَأَوْلَادُهُمْ, and their children. Don't be attracted because of their wealth and their children. Innama, only, yuridullahu, Allah does irada, Allah wants, desires, and that yu'adhiba, give azab, punishment, them, biha with that, fi dunya, in this world. وَتَزْهَقَ, perish, destroy. أنفسهم, their souls, be destroyed, وهم, where they are kafirun, disbelievers. Let them die as they are being disbelievers. وإذا, when unzilat, was revealed, suratun, one surah, and that aminu, believe, billahi, Allah, when a surah came saying that you believe Allah, ordering, وَجَاهِدُوا, you do jihad, مَعَ, together, رَسُولِهِ, his messenger. Whenever any ayah came saying that you believe and do jihad together with the Rasul, ista'zana, ask permission, care from you. Ulu, who ask permission? Ulu, owners, al-tawli, power, energy. Tawl, all long. Tawl, length. The people who have length means like they could reach to anything. Minhum, from them. وقالوا, they say, there, leave, abandon, na us. Leave us. Nakun, we become ma'al qa'idin, with sitters. Let us be sit back, waiting here. You go. You go. Let us be waiting here. Leave us alone. Let us be here, sitting and waiting you. This is what they say. Radu. They are pleased. Bi'an, with that, yakunu, they are becoming ma'a, together, al-khawalifi, laggers behind. People who lag behind, stay behind. They were happy to be with them. وَطُبِعَ was sealed. طَبَعَ, press, to seal. طُبِعَ was sealed. عَلَى, upon قُلُوبِهِمْ, their hearts. Their hearts have been sealed. فَهُمْ, they are لَا يَفْقَهُونَ, don't understand. فَقَهَ, understanding. لكن, but, الرسول, the prophet, وَالَّذِينَ, those who آمَنوا, believed, the prophet and those who believed معه, with him, with the prophet, جاهدوا, did jihad, بأموالهم, with their wealth, وأنفسهم, with their souls. وأولئك, they are, لهم, for them, الخيرات, khairs, good things, khairat, plural. There are, all khairat are for them, all good things are for these people. وَأُولَٰئِكَ, they are the ones whom they are al-muflihun, falah, the ones who have prosperity, prosper, welfare, goodness, happiness. أعد, prepared. أعد, Allah, lahum, for them. Jannatin, gardens. Jannatin, gardens. Allah prepared gardens for them. Tajri, flows. Min tahtiha, underneath, al-anharu, rivers. Khalidina, they are fiha, forever, fiha, in that. ذلك, that is al-fawzu, success, al-azimu, great. That is the great success. I will conclude at this point. Just 80, 90. Okay, this is 90. Next week, Saturday, for Saturday classes, I have Saturday classes. There will be no class, but inshallah Sunday will be class, 11:30. This is the first thing. I apologize, last week we couldn't remember and tell you. It slipped from our mind, so last week it happened like that. Now, next Saturday, coming Saturday, November 8th, from 10 to 4, 10 a.m. to 4, there is health fair here.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Let's listen.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Hayya 'alas salah. Hayya 'alas salah. Hayya 'alal falah. Hayya 'alal falah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah.
Now, next Saturday, November 8th, there is health fair in the church just across this parking lot, new church. We are very good in terms of them, so we are having this health fair, which officially will begin 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Richardson Mayor will be coming, some other people will be coming. This is Metroplex issue, many doctors and check up and things like that, okay? And there will be here, I believe, garage sale. They need help from young people. I will give this list, name, address to ayahs. Before you leave, you write your name. I don't know how long it will take, but I am assuming like around 9 o'clock you must be here. That is Saturday, possibly available up to until evening. The ones who are from sisters, from girls, and from boys. The ones who are like about 10 people perhaps is enough. We can find some other people as well, but I want you be involved. My class. Okay? Don't watch. Don't watch. Hey, Yusuf Effendi, we are here enjoying our days and coffees and teas. Okay? So I will give this, and he will bring perhaps in 10-15 minutes back. You can pick this health fair if you need flyer, and I need your names and things, the ones who will maybe available. That day, if we have too many people or not many people, then you may be released, no problem. This is service to community. Okay? So this is pen, this is list, and Riaz will take care of this thing and bring to me. Okay, assalamu alaikum. Yes, Riaz. Don't leave them out.
Hi.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وجاء المعذرون من الأعراب ليؤذن لهم وقعد الذين كذبوا الله ورسوله سيصيب الذين كفروا منهم عذاب أليم ليس على الضعفاء ولا على المرضى ولا على الذين لا يجدون ما ينفقون حرج إذا نصحوا لله ورسوله ما على المحصنين من سبيل والله غفور رحيم ولا على الذين إذا ما أتوك لتحملهم قلت لا أجد ما أحملكم عليه تولوا وأعينهم تفيض من الدمع حزنا ألا يجدوا ما ينفقون إنما السبيل على الذين يستأذنونك وهم أغنياء رضوا بأن يكونوا مع الخوالف وطبع الله على قلوبهم فهم لا يعلمون يعتذرون إليكم إذا رجعتم إليهم قل لا تعتذروا لن نؤمن لكم قد نبأنا الله من أخباركم فسيرى الله عملكم ورسوله ثم تردون إلى عالم الغيب والشهادة ثم تردون إلى عالم الغيب والشهادة فينبئكم بما كنتم تعملون سيحلفون بالله لكم إذا انقلبتم إليهم لتعرضوا عنهم فأعرضوا عنهم إنهم رجس ومأواهم جهنم جزاء بما كانوا يكسبون يحلفون لكم لترضوا عنهم فإن ترضوا عنهم فإن الله لا يرضى عن القوم الفاسقين الأعراب أشد كفرا ونفاقا وأجدر ألا يعلموا حدود ما أنزل الله على رسوله والله عليم حكيم ومن الأعراب من يتخذ ما ينفق مغرما ويتربص بكم الدوائر عليهم دائرة السوء والله سميع عليم. ومن الأعراب من يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر ويتخذ ما ينفق قربات عند الله ويتخذ ما ينفق قربات عند الله وصلوات الرسول ألا إنها قربة لهم سيدخلهم الله في رحمته إن الله غفور رحيم. صدق الله العظيم. Back to 90. وجاء came المعذرون عذر excuse, the people who are making excuse. معذر عذر 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 معذر اسم فاعل معذر معذرون. The people who bring excuses, they came from من الأعراب, from أعراب. The word أعراب is plural of Arab. Arab, Arab. Arab, Arabs. But it has a little different meaning. I mean, means Arab, Arab means Arab, a little different meaning. It is a little derogatory verb, bad verb. If you tell a person Arab, it is okay if he is Arab. But if you say Arab, gets insulted, shway, a little. Because Arab means Arabs of rural, like uncivilized, Bedouin type of people, uncivilized people. That is the Arab. So وجاء came المعذرون, people who are bringing excuses من الأعراب, from the Bedouin, rural area, villager type of Arabs. They came ليؤذن لهم, so that a permission could be given to them. ليؤذن لهم. Permission could be given to them. They came to ask for permission. Azina, permission. A'zana, to give permission. A'zana, u'zina, yu'zinu, yu'zanu. Mudari' majhul, being given permission. Before. ليؤذن لهم. They come for permission, not to go to war. I mean, we are not going to join to you. You go fight enemy. We have excuses, they are saying. Okay? وقعد, sat down. الذين, those who كذبوا, lied. Allah, to Allah, Rasulahu, and His Messenger. They sat down, means they did not go. They were waiting. They were sitting in their homes. سيصيب, will inflict, isabat, will hit. Isabat, asaba is usiba, yusibu, yusabu, isabatun, hitting the target. Sayusibu will hit target, allazina, those who kafaru, disbelieve, minhum, from them. Adab, azab will hit them. Alimun, painful. They will be hit by painful punishment because they did not participate in war. They sat down, they did not go. They said, okay, this coming, I mean, this is like rule of war, wars, law, international law subject is you are experiencing. Who is to be permitted not to go to war? Who, if somebody does not go to war, what will happen? Whether he did wrong or not. Laysa, there is not allazin ala upon al-du'afa'i. Du'afa is plural of da'if. Da'if, za'if. What is za'if? Tabish. Za'if, du'afa. In Urdu, weak. Weak. You learn Urdu from me. Yes. You learn. There is no ala du'afa'i upon weak people. No what? That will come. Wala, neither, not, ala al-marda, marda plural of marida, the sick people. There is no duty, no sin if they don't go to war. Who? On who? Who has no sin? No blame. Du'afa, weak people. Like elderly, like disabled. Wala ala al-marda, or sick, ill. Wala, also not, ala upon allazina, those who la yajiduna, do not find, ma, what, yunfiquna, they are going to spend. The people who are weak, the people who are sick, the people who have no means to go to war, no means to spend on them, like they don't have food, nothing, they don't have anything, because going to war was during the time of the Prophet, and all equipment, everything was provided by themselves, by the people. The Prophet said, tomorrow we are going to war. Morning we need to meet in the masjid. That's it, finished. Then everybody was going home, picking whatever gun or tool or knife they had, a few bread, a few things, putting in his bundle, and coming to masjid. This was what happened. There was no arranged army like commander. Then the Prophet, hey, line up. You this way, you this way. Okay. 10 here, 10 here, for example. Look, you are commander. No, I can't do. No, I can't. There was no permanent commandship. No officer, like get government. Then yes, then we can eliminate king. Who is loyal to who you don't know, because the guy has gun. Perhaps he is telling ruler how to do it in closed doors. You don't know. Nobody knows. This is what is happening. So when they are well organized, they have all means and ways, modern weapons and everything. There is no organization in a state, in any state, who have better equipments than them. Is there any bigger organization? No. There is no other. Police cannot do. They don't have that much. Other than police, who? Schools? Could they fight army? No. So this is there now, and it is a problem in Algeria, in Egypt, in Syria, in Iraq, everywhere. Problem? Army is a problem. You win the election, somebody will say you did not win. Finished. You can't do anything. You can't do anything. You cannot do, because can you fight against gun? Civilians cannot fight against gun. They can do a little one or two things, but you cannot fight against the armed from your people who are well organized and they know everything. And they to torture you. They will not leave any. They put you in jail, they torture you, and they bring doctor and get. He was very healthy, he is very healthy, he is very, no problem. Report signed and sealed by official doctor. So then later on when you say, I heard you beat me and tortured me, nobody will listen. This is your doctor's report. So this is the problem. But what was the situation during the time of the Prophet? Everybody themselves were going. So who were exempt from joining to Da'if, Du'afa, Marda, the people who cannot find any means to work, to go to work. Harajun, haraj means sin, difficulty. There is no difficulty on them if they don't go to war. But with one condition, if nasahu, they admonish lillahi for Allah, wa rasulihi for the Prophet. They will not go to war, but they will take care of Islam in the village, in the city. They will teach Islam, they will preach Islam, they will preach Allah's rules. So dawah must go on. They are weak, but they could do something about dawah, about ma ala al-muhsinina. Ma, there is none ala al-muhsinina, against good doers, people who do good, who do ihsan, there is none in sabil any way, any blame. There is no blame, no complaint against muhsin people who are muhsin, doing husn, beautiful things, ihsan, kindness. Wallahu, Allah is Ghafurun, forgiver, Rahimun, merciful. Wala ala allazina. Also, it is not ala upon allazina, those who, izama, when atawka came to you, litahmilahum, to give to them, to put to them. Some people came to you asking, equip us, give us things so we can go to war. Those people, they came to you, Ulta, you said to them, La ajidu, I don't find, I don't have ma that ahmilu, I will carry on you, I will put on your shoulder, ahmilukum alayhi, upon. Those people who came to you sincerely, that asked you that could you give us things to prepare us and equipments and everything. We want to go to war against the enemy, join to the army. You said, I don't have what I need to do to give to you. I don't have. Those people too there is no blame on them if they don't go. Tawallaw, they returned, those people returned back, وَأَعْيُنُهُمْ, whereas their eyes, عين, تفيض, was flowing, من الدمع, from tear, دمع, tear. Eyes were flowing like water flows, من الدمع, from tear. What kind of expression is that? Eyes don't flow. Tears flow from eyes. But Arabic, different technique. Here says eyes flow. Eyes flow. Means what? So much tears were rolling down that you may feel eyes are water and just eyes are flowing down, not really 1 or 2 drops. Like river. It was like river flowing, coming out from their eyes. Hazanan, because of the sorrowness. They felt grief. They felt sorrow. And la, because, and that la, not yajiduna, yajidu, they couldn't find, wajada wujida yajidu yujadu, misal, ma that yunfiquna, they are spending. They were so distressed, when they were going, they were really crying because they couldn't find anything to spend on when they to join to war. إنما السبيل. Way, sabil, is على الذين, those against those who يستأذنونك, asking your permission, وهم, whereas they are أغنياء, rich. The people who are rich, they can afford, they can come, they have already means and ways, but they are asking your permission not to join to war. These people, these are إنما السبيل. There is a way against them. I mean, all dalil evidences against them. There is a blame on them. We could say things against them, but not the ones who sincerely came to Prophet, asked for means and ways to go to war, but they could not. The Prophet said, I don't have any. Then they returned, when they were crying. Radu, they are happy. Radu, radiyallahu, please to be pleased or to please. رضي رضيا رضوا ماضي. They were satisfied, content, pleased. بأن that يكونوا to be, they are, they became, they مع together الخوالف خالف, persons who are sitting back like khalf. They are very happy because they were lagging behind, they were left behind, and they did not join to war, to campaign, to army, fighting against enemy. وطبع, sealed, طبع, pressed, Allahu Allah ala qulubihim, upon their hearts. Allah sealed their hearts. فهم, they لا يعلمون, don't know. علم, علم علم يعلم يعلمون, from fourth bab. الباب الرابع. يعتذرون, they are giving excuses. عذر, اعتذر, اعتذر اعتذر, يعتذر يعتذر, إليكم to you. They are making excuses to you. إذا when رجعتم, you return إليهم, to them. I mean, when you came back, oh, they were telling you 100 stories, why they did not join you. All you say, O Prophet, لا تعتذروا, don't mention these excuses. لن, never ever, نؤمن, believe, we are going to believe, never ever we believe, لكم, to you. We are not going to believe to you. So don't worry. قد, definitely, نبأ, gave us news, like Nabi, Peygamber, bringer of news. نبأ, نبأ, نبأ العظيم, نبأ خبر. نبأ, نبئ, ينبئ, ينبأ. تنبيء, مصدر, نبئ, منبئ, منبئ, اسم فاعل, نبأ, اسم مفعول. main verbs from باب التفعيل. قد, definitely, نبأ, informed, now us. Who? Allah. Allah informed us. Mean from أخباركم, from your khabars. Allah informed us the stories, what happened. Allah told us. Wasa, will, shall, yara, see, Allahu Allah, amalakum, your amal. Allah is watching your amal. Wa rasuluhu, and his prophet too is watching you. So Allah and his prophet will see, is looking to what will be your amal. ثم then تردون, رد, returning, refusing. رد, رد, يرد, يرد, مجهول. تردون, you are to be returned. You are to be made to return. إلى, to عالم الغيب, knower of غيب, unseen. عالم, علم. خبش, عالم, you know عالم, علم, علم, from علم. الغيب, unseen. والشهادة, and seen. شهادة, to see, to witness. So Allah is watching, Allah and His Prophet will see what your act will be. ثم then تردون, you will be returned to the knower of unseen and seen, that is Allah. Then ينبئ will gives news, and khabar come to you. Allah will give you khabar. Bima, with that, kuntum you were ta'maluna amal, you were doing. What you were doing, Allah will inform you. I mean, everything will be clearly put on the table, what you have done at the day of judgment. This, وَسَيَرَ اللَّهُ عَمَلَكُمْ وَرَسُولُهُ, and we have one more in next page. وَقُلْ يَعْمَلُوا فَسَيَرَ اللَّهُ عَمَلَكُمْ وَرَسُولُهُ, the other one, but structure is the same. سَيَرَ اللَّهُ عَمَلَكُمْ وَرَسُولُهُ. Allah and His Prophet will see your amal. This is very nice ayah, very famous. Everybody must memorize this ayah, because you can give lecture and everything, or job to everybody, then at the end you can read this ayah. Allah is watching you. Allah is watching you and His Prophet at the day of judgment. You will see, He will see. And وَسَيَرَ اللَّهُ عَمَلَكُمْ, Allah will see عَمَلَكُمْ. Amala, why amala? Because it is maf'ul. Allah is fa'il, amal is maf'ul. Okay? وَرَسُولُهُ, and He is Rasul. Rasul also is ma'tuf to Allah. So that is to fa'il. وَسَيَرَ اللَّهُ عَمَلَكُمْ وَرَسُولُهُ, and His Prophet too could see, is seeing, watching. Okay, there was an international big meeting. All finance ministers of Muslim countries, 52 of them I believe, were in Istanbul. Abul Khair, traditional minister of finance and natural resources of Saudi Arabia. Years he is minister. Abul Khair, very famous guy. He is all money in his hand. Ruling classes' money is in his hand. Very trustworthy in royal family. Otherwise, how are we going to survive? Minister of Finance. Big thing. Okay? He prepared a speech. At the end of this speech, he read this ayah. But what he did, وَسَيَرَ اللَّهُ عَمَلَكُمْ وَرَسُولَهُ. He said رَسُولَهُ. What does it mean? وَسَيَرَ اللَّهُ, Allah will see عَمَلَكُمْ, your act, and وَرَسُولَهُ, and His Prophet will see His Prophet. Allah will look at His Prophet. Allah will look at your act. Allah will look at His Prophet's act, something which was totally wrong. And he read publicly. When he read publicly, there was Sheikh Sa'id, who is assistant undersecretary in that finance minister, Saudi. I was sitting with him, I told him, Rasuluhu. Then later on, he did not say, hey, read Quran well. Learn Quran, how to read Quran, then come to this meeting or become minister. What kind of minister we are, we don't know how to read. I mean, he knows, but made a mistake. Nobody corrected. We couldn't dare to correct. I said, no, 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 no. This big sheikh, big stomach. He let me scared. So that's life. Don't like it? Don't like it? Go to the top of the mountain. You want to be there? Keep quiet. Anyhow, this is what happened. So whenever I read this ayah, I remember what happened. سيحلفون you know استقبال makes مضارع استقبال. Hey, grammar people. استقبال when it comes before مضارع. and سوف. يحلفون حلف حلف يحلف يحلف. So حلف يحلف. second باب. الباب الثاني فعل يفعل فعل فعل يفعل. ضرب ضرب يضرب يضرب. Okay? سيحلفون they are doing حلف حلف there no نقطة here swearing قسم like لا أقسم بيوم القيامة حلف taking oath. Okay? سيحلفون بالله by Allah. They are taking oath by the name of Allah. لكم for you. إذا when انقلبتم you changed. انقلاب change قلب changing قلب making upside down changing قلب heart change always pumping قلب. إذا when انقلبتم انقلب from انفعال باب الانفعال انقلب انقلب ينقلب انقلاب إليهم to them. When you change to them, that means return to them, go to them. I mean you change places, then at the end you change your place to them and you be with them when you are with them. لتعرضوا إليهم لتعرضوا عنهم. You so that you may say they are swearing when you are with them that you are giving up, you are turning away from them. That's what they are saying. فأعرضوا عنهم. I am ordering you, Allah says, أعرضوا, you turn away عنهم, from them. إنهم رجس. إنهم, of course, no doubt, inna, whom they are rijsun, rijs. Rijsun is filth, ugly, bad, rijs. Whether it is sin or za, rijzun, same meaning in Quran. إنهم رجس ومأواهم their مأوى اسم مكان أوية to settle, to sit somewhere, to settle, to live there. مأوى their place of living, place of dwelling and settlement. Whom? Their Jahannam is Jahannam. They will be sitting there. They will be living there in Jahannam. Jaza'an, as penalty or punishment. B, because ma that kanu they were yaksibun, acquiring, kasib, to earn, to acquire, to profit, make under your authority, control. Yahlifuna, swearing, they, lakum to you. Li for, tardaw, you be pleased عنهم from them. They are swearing that you be happy with them. فإن ترضوا عنهم, in if ترضوا, you become راضي, رضا, happy, pleased عنهم from them. فإن الله, definitely Allah, لا يرضى, is not pleased, does not get pleased, and from al-qawmi people, al-fasiqeen, who are fasiq. Al-A'rabu. This is very interesting ayah. Al-A'rabu. A'rab, plural of Arab, I said, but it has, one needs to do a sociological, linguistical.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu
Let us
Akbar,
listen to Azan.
Allahu Akbar, Allah.
Arabs who are living in desert, in villages and rural areas, seems not uncivilized, but really one needs to make an interesting sociological, socio-psychological and historical, religious study on this subject. Term of Arab and Arab, what it was, what Al-Arabu, Arab, أشد are worse. كفرا, disbelief. ونفاقا, hypocrisy. وأجدر, they are worse in disbelief, they are worse in nifaq. وأجدر, they are more deserved. They deserve more, and that لا يعلمون, not to know, حدود الله, حدود, limits, rules, ما that أنزل الله, Allah revealed على رسوله, to his prophet. Arabs are worse in kufr, Arabs are worse in hypocrisy, and they are more prone, deserve, they are deserve not to know the rules revealed by Allah on the Prophet. Wallahu, Allah, alimun, alim, hakimun, is hakim. Allah is knower, Allah is hakim. وَمِنَ الْعَرَابِ, there is from Arabs, men who يتخذ, takes, ma that, ينفق, spends, infaq, maghraman, as booties, like ghanima, as something, they take the bounties, booties, spoils of war. وَيَتَرَبَّسُ, and waits, tarabbus, waits, watches. Become to you الدوائر, catastrophes to come. Dawair is plural of daira. Daira means circle, dawl. Circle, dawl. Like halqa, like halqa, dawl. But daira, circular, something comes from heaven, like catastrophe and big something, which like circles around and destroys. Catastrophe, bad thing. Dawair is plural. Alaykum dawair, alaykum dawair. I mean, these catastrophes upon you. Circles of catastrophe. Let circles of catastrophic circles come upon you. This is what they are watching something will happen to. عليهم, there is upon them, دائرة, circle, السوء, bad. They are waiting for you, but they themselves are having or will have this circle on the city, destroyed, gone, finished. Wallahu Allah, Sami'un is hearer, Alimun, knower. Jumla ismiya, noun. Wallahu is mubtada, Sami'un is khabar. Alimun is second khabar. Two khabars. ومن الأعراب, there is from A'rab, that type of Arabs, man who yu'minu, believes billahi Allah, wal yawmi, day, al-akhir, last. There are someone who are good, believing Allah, believing hereafter, وَيَتَّخِذُ, and takes ma that yunfiqu, spends, what he spends, takes that, what he spends, as what? Urubatin, something urbat ilallah, makes near to Allah, makes him near to Allah. And his intention like that, and it is like that. Indallahi, in the presence of Allah. Urubat, in the presence of Allah. Urbatun, to be near. Urbatun ilallah, to be near to Allah. Indallah, in his presence. Wasalawati, also salawat. Salawat like salatu salam. Al-Rasul, on the Prophet. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. These are sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala. These are. They are doing that. They are good people. Allah. Pay attention. Allah, one word. Allah, harfu tanbih. Hey, listen. That is the meaning of it. Allah, there are hurufu tanbih. Tanbih, wake up. Tanbih. And in attention, achtung. Something, okay? That is the Allah. Hey, listen. Innaha, definitely that is, or those are urbatu, nearness. Of course, Allah, lahum for them. What they are giving as doing, it is really accepted by Allah as something good, as something makes them near to Allah. Urba ilallah. What the Prophet said, Hadith Qudsi, لا يزال العبد يتقرب إلي. قرب, from qurb, to be near to Allah. That is the subject. Where is Riyaz? What happened? Run away? Huh? What? You are watching some cowboys or what? Morning cowboys? Are there some cowboys morning time? I'm not living in Dallas. Huh? Okay. If he had been here, I would have asked him. Okay. لا يزال العبد يتقرب إلي. This is very interesting hadith. There are things like that in Quran, in Hadith, difficult to understand, to digest. لا يزال العبد يتقرب إلي بالنوافل. A servant, continues, لا يزال, does not cease coming near, always comes near. بالنوافل, with nafila prayers, nafil prayers, optional prayers. It goes like that. A person becomes nearer to me, Allah is saying, Hadith Qudsi, by praying, doing nafil prayers. national players like Duhai and others, okay? He becomes so near, Allah is saying, his hand becomes my hand. His eyes become my eyes. His ears become my ears. Means what? He sees things with my permission and power he could not see before. That person. He smells, hears things he did not listen, did not hear before. Same person. He did not, when he was human being doing things, not that much, not dear to me. No problem, just human being. Now, his hands become my hand, his organs my organs, he is seeing my seeing. What is it? What is it? That is Qurba, becoming near to Allah. سَيُدْخِلُهُمُ اللَّهُ. Allah will let them enter. دَخَلَ, to enter. أَدْخَلَ, made enter. متعدي. أدخل من باب الإفعال. إفعال. أدخل وادخل. يدخل يدخل. إدخال. أدخل. مدخل مدخل. سيدخل. Will let enter whom them Allah fi rahmati, in his mercy. Allah will let them enter to his mercy. Allah will put them in his mercy. In Allah, no doubt that Allah is Ghafurun, forgiver, Rahimun, merciful. I think you are. And this is 100. You are doing the subject at 100. Would check from history, Sirah, Siratul Anbiya, Siratul Nabi, what that meant, then developed a socio-anthropological, cultural, historical, religious, socio-psychological, once more, a paper with notes, with references, and bring to me. Who will do it? When you are ready, you come and say, yes sir, I am ready. Maybe 10 years later, no problem. If I am in gray, no problem. You may come report to me, to my grave. Okay, I will be happy. Yes.